This morning, House Republicans are moving to hold former President Bill Clinton in contempt of Congress after failing to appear for a closed-door deposition in the investigation into Jeffrey Epstein.
They continue to delay to the point where we had no idea whether they're going to show up today or not.
Bill and Hillary Clinton were both subpoenaed to appear before the committee this week, but have declined. The former president and Secretary of State arguing the request was legally invalid and that they have already made it clear they know nothing about Epstein's criminal activity, writing in a lengthy letter, quote, "Despite everything that needs to be done to help our country, you are on the cusp of bringing Congress to a halt to pursue a rarely used process literally designed to result in our imprisonment." Adding, every person has to decide when they have seen or had enough and are ready to fight for this country, its principles, and its people, no matter the consequences. For us, now is that time. Though the former president has long denied any wrongdoing, Republicans point out that Clinton has repeatedly appeared in photos and documents connected to Jeffrey Epstein, and he needs to give more information.
No one's accusing Bill Clinton of any wrongdoing. We just have questions.
Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna, who wrote the law forcing the Department of Justice to release the Epstein files, believes that anyone connected to Epstein should be willing to answer questions, including the Clintons.
Everyone involved should be providing an explanation, and I have conducted this in a way that doesn't single out Republicans or Democrats.
It's now 26 days past the deadline for when the DOJ said it would release the some 2 million files they have in their possession related to Epstein, and pressure is mounting.
Our goal here is justice for the survivors, and we need Pam Bondi to do the right thing and release all the files.
Contempt of Congress charges now looming for former President Bill Clinton, with the House Oversight Committee saying they'll take that rare step after the former president failed to appear for a deposition in the investigation into late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
He did not show up today.
Former President Clinton, who appears in a series of photos and records related to Epstein, has long denied wrongdoing or knowledge of Epstein's crimes.
No one's accusing Bill Clinton of any wrongdoing. We just have questions, and that's why the Democrats voted along with Republicans to subpoena Bill Clinton.
Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is scheduled to appear today, but in a letter to the House Oversight Chair, both Clintons declined, saying they had nothing to add, calling the subpoenas legally invalid, and writing, quote, "Every person has to decide when they have seen or had enough and are ready to fight for this country, its principles, and its people, no matter the consequences. For us, now is that time." Some Democrats arguing the Clintons should be allowed to answer in writing, as others have, and pressing the Justice Department to finish releasing the full Epstein files.
And then we'll be able to determine all that we need to know.
Though Democrat Ro Khanna, who helped lead the charge to force the files release, said former President Clinton should appear.
Everyone involved should be providing an explanation, and I have conducted this in a way that doesn't single out Republicans or Democrats.
Conflicting views in a high-profile push for answers. A Clinton spokesperson previously called on the Justice Department to make public anything tied to the former president in the Epstein files, accusing the DOJ of selective releases to imply wrongdoing where there is none. The Justice Department says it's still combing through the files for redactions close to a month after a deadline to release them all. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.